All right, so we are here with Austin Welch. Thanks for joining me on this Zoom call, Austin.
Sure thing.
It's been a while since we have talked. So we're gonna nerd out a little bit. The reason we're on this today is you saw a Facebook post that I had posted about having a Facebook rep. So I didn't realize that business owners didn't know that they had a Facebook rep. So if you come across a problem and you need to talk to a person, they try to fast track you to an actual person to help you. But apparently you didn't know that.
No, absolutely not.
Let's give a situation of when you would need to do this, because they don't handle everything, which I found out. I tried to help a few friends with their hacked personal accounts, and Facebook was like, you don't use us for this. And I basically was like, why wouldn't I use this for that? If you made it easier for me to contact a person, I wouldn't be using this inappropriately. So I'm going to screen share so that you can see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Have you ever had a situation where you wish you could have talked to someone in person?
Oh my God, yes. We ran a campaign just a few weeks ago, and I mean, just the navigation of their platform to roll out an ad was, to me, not very intuitive. But then also, I really wanted to leverage Instagram more than Facebook, but I didn't know how to make that happen. So the bulk of my ads actually ended up running on Facebook and not on Instagram. And I didn't know how to control that.
Got it. Yeah, well, that's a perfect situation. Here's how you do it. Step number 1, if anyone's taking notes, pull out a piece of paper, get your pen, get ready to go, because I'm going to give you the steps on doing this. So step number 1, you are going to go to this URL. Give me 1 second. I'm going to copy and paste it. You will need to have a business account, a business ad account, which most people do. If you have a page, you usually have that. So you are going to go to https://business.facebook.com. That is step number 1. It's going to ask you to sign into your business account, which I believe I'm already signed into. And it's going to prompt you to sign in. So it's usually, I believe, just your personal Facebook account that's associated with whatever business page you have. So you're going to log in. It brings you to, this little dashboard, which this is completely irrelevant because now we're going to go to a different URL. It just needs you to be signed in so that it's going to pull up the right information with your account. So that's all we were doing right there. So now you're going to go back up to put in this URL, and it's www.facebook.com/business/resources. Okay, so it's going to bring you to this page. A lot of people don't even know that this exists right here. There's a lot of just, think of this as like the Facebook for Business manual. So if you're as much of a nerd as I am, you could spend some hours just kind of researching things. That's how I find a lot of these Facebook hacks, is I just read manuals, whether they're online or in person. So now the next step is you're going to click support. And then there's a few ways that you can get to where we're trying to go. But the easiest, and just to make this easy as like a step process, you are going to scroll down mid-page and click Get Started. So you'll see that this blue button right here, Get Started. They try to categorize your question and get you to the right person, but I am too impatient for that. So we're just going to go straight to talking to a person. And then we're going to click through until we get to Start Chat. And by click through, it's asking you all these questions right here. So I'm not really going to chat with somebody. Other page issues. It's having me confirm some information. This happens to be the email that I have associated with my personal account. It had me choose which page I want to talk about. I have my phone number here, and then they want me to actually, you know, put in some information about whatever problem I'm having. This kind of gives the help support, you know, background information, so at least they're coming into it not knowing just nothing. If you have any screenshots or files that help you tell them what your problem is, that's where that goes. And then you would hit start chat. It's actually going through Messenger. So if I want to continue browsing on Facebook and, like, you know, just doing my thing, I won't miss it. If they try to message me, like, and I'm browsing, I will still get the message. So it's not always instant all the time. If that's them, I'm going to laugh. Yep. So now I'm talking to Chris from Facebook Concierge. And I'm not going to waste their time. So I'm just going to tell them I really don't need anything. I figured it out. Sorry for wasting your time. A handful of my friends claimed that they never get back fast enough. They always come and say hi to me. Maybe they just like me.
That's pretty awesome.
You don't always get the same person. Typically, there have been times when I have gotten the same person. That's always really good because I've already built rapport. Every single business account has reps assigned to them, an actual, like, specific person. But when you're starting to run ads, like, I'd say past 150,000, once you start getting up to 100,000, 150,000, like, they start taking you way serious. I'm assuming you get faster responses. Oh, look, he's so polite, you guys. Aw, glad I figured it out. So I'm going to stop the... No, I'm good. And they can help you out with just about anything. So far, I have not run into anything that they are not willing to help me with. And again, referring back to what I was talking about before, I abuse that a lot. So
that's awesome. I mean, first of all, like the fact that there's even that you can reach a human being at Facebook is kind of mind blowing.